So this week we were exploring new sensorial experience in digital art and focusing on some of the newer innovators in that area of digital art. And I think it's kind of funny, kind of interesting how I went home the other week to actually do some filming for my final project for this class. And I was having a conversation with my father, and he's an artist, so we were looking at some of the pieces that he had made, and we kind of started getting into like the whole sensorial experience as well, because I was looking at a piece and I was like, do you think that, that color red, like the whole piece was red, and I was like, do you think that eating spicy food while viewing that piece would give you a different interpretation of it than if you were having like a sweet strawberry dish while you were looking at that painting? And because I'm a baking and pastry food service major, so I'm always thinking about food, so that's kind of where my mind went, and that's kind of what we're talking about this week, how digital art and art in general can be a whole experience. It's not just viewing anymore, it's the whole aspect of it. Touch, taste, feel, smell, everything can affect how you're viewing and how you're interpreting different pieces. So I kind of focused on Gregory Crewdson this week. I actually watched an awesome documentary on him, and it was following his pieces of Beneath the Roses, and that was a collection that he did. It took him 10 years to get, and it was like 6 photos in the end. But they're all so in depth, and this guy is like, he's something else. It's crazy. He gets these ideas in his head, and he sees something so clearly, and he makes it happen. He makes it an actual representation of what's going on in his head, and I think that is ultimately what all artists strive to do. They try to, through their art, through whatever medium that may be, they're trying to express whatever image or idea that they have in their head. And he literally takes the picture from his brain and makes it perfect to a T of what you see. He crosses the lines between reality and fairy tale fantasy kind of stuff. He does still photos, but it's the amount of money and effort and like setup and everything that goes into like making an entire film. In one of the parts, he actually said that they were one of his pieces started as like an idea for a film, but then they just decided to go with just the photo of it. But the stuff is so cool. I really recommend everyone check it out. The documentary was amazing, and his work is just really unlike anything else that I've personally seen. They're pieces that look fake, like they don't look real, but I saw how they take the pictures. It's all real. They just put an immense amount of work into the lighting, the backdrop, the shadows, the peoples, their faces, what they're wearing, how they're positioned, like so nitpicky. It's insane that they're actually able to pull that off. And then what they do is they look at the 50 frames or whatever that they have for that one shoot, and they compare them, and they take bits and pieces from different ones. Like if they liked how the background looked in a certain frame, but they changed the lighting and the foreground looks better in the other one, they'll take bits and pieces and combine them together, and that gives it that finished, polished, unrealistic look. But I think it's amazing that it all truly does come from how they set it up, and that really shows how much all aspects of like the sensory experience go into creating a piece. You have to worry about every aspect of what you're going to be seeing, how you're going to be feeling, all those different things. And I'm really excited to see what else is out there and see how other people kind of take this into their own hands and what can be created.